Hi everybody, it's Rachel from Sage. How are you today? I hope you're well. I'm here in my new filming space, my salon, for what it's worth. If you watch my last video, you'll know that I'm not focusing on my Sage business at the moment. And please watch that video if you want to know more about changes that are happening. And not so many changes though to my channel. My channel will continue to be predominantly makeup focused, and yeah, but today I'm going to talk to you about some dupes. That's a word I don't use lightly. Let's say inspired by, products inspired by perhaps might be a better way to put it. There's hair, fragrance, some makeup, skincare. If that's the sort of thing you're interested in, if you want to hear my thoughts on some really good quality products that are as good if not better than the originals, then stay tuned. I'm going to start with hair first. Yes, I've got a fan going. Yes, I've got the window open. Once again, it's turned hot. Looks like it's going to storm this afternoon. That's just how it is. Sorry about the background noise. So Sol de Janeiro is a huge brand worldwide, right? We know this. And I don't really like their body mist too much. Most of them are just really the same note to me, that sort of really sweet caramel note. But I do really like the smell in my hair. And this little mini set here, I take these traveling. Now I've bought the full size as well, and I just filled up these minis when they emptied out, and I've kept using the minis when I've traveled, and they're really great for, like, instead of having to take perfume with me if I'm traveling. And also the travel size, it's convenient, isn't it, right? Now, do I love the Sol de Janeiro shampoo and conditioner that much? Not particularly. I mean, it's just average. And in fact, I would say that the conditioner is really heavy. Now, I have thin hair, but I have a lot of hair, and I find that a lot of conditioners really weigh my hair down. So it's like push-pull. Do I want my hair weighed down and then end up with flat hair that looks kind of greasy? Or do I want lightweight conditioner and then have maybe a bit of frizz to contend with? I tend to go with the latter because I really hate my hair feeling heavy. I really hate it looking greasy and limp, right? So if it's frizzy, I can deal with that. I can live with that, maybe if other people don't like that. But anyway, these smell like that original Sol de Janeiro fragrance, okay? Okay. I have found really good quality shampoo and conditioner from a well-known brand, an easily accessible brand that smells to me exactly the same and is better shampoo and conditioner. It is L'Oreal Elvive. That way. No, this way. Okay. L'Oreal Elvive Extraordinary Oil Coconut Weightless Nourishing Shampoo, and the Extraordinary Oil Coconut Conditioner, particularly the conditioner. Now, the shampoo is nice, right? But for conditioning my hair and leaving it light but well conditioned without feeling greasy or limp or heavy, this is beautiful. And it smells exactly the same as Sol de Janeiro. And Elvive is a really good, solid, long-term, easily accessible hair care brand from L'Oreal. So that's my first dupe for you, recommendation for you. All right, a skincare / makeup. I've talked about this lots, okay? This will be a quick one. I'm going to insert the picture of the original or the inspiration for this product here, because I have used it, but I've never actually owned it. So I've sampled it. And then I read that the Essence Hello Good Stuff Glow Serum Primer which is watermelon scented, absolutely glorious on the skin. I often use this as a serum and not as a primer, to be honest. Is brilliant. I have repeat purchased this multiple times, and it is like $10 Australian. Glow Recipe, what, 60, 70, 80? I'm not even sure how much it is. It's a lot, okay? This is the same. The ingredient decks on this are the same as the Glow Recipe watermelon drops, okay? The next one is fragrance. Now this particularly relates probably to Australian viewers more so. I'm not sure if you can get this brand overseas. I'm sure there are plenty of great dupes where you live if you live overseas. Now I've never owned a bottle of Baccarat Rouge by Francis Curtis-Jean. I will probably never own a bottle of that, even though I truly love the smell of it. Now, it's more of a winter fragrance to me. I don't really wear it in summer because it's so warm and cozy. But this is a Canberra-based brand. If you're from Australia, you'll know what I mean by Canberra. By Zealous & Co. Baccarat Rouge inspired. You can see I've used heaps, right? It is so long-lasting. The quality of the oils or whatever they've used in here are so good that this lasts all day and through a shower, and I can still smell it the next day, especially if I put it on my hair or on my clothing. It just is so good and will last through a wash, through washing clothes too. It is beautiful. It is exactly the same to me. In fact, if anything, I like this better because it has a softness to it, not powdery. That's not what I mean. It just dries down softer, but lasts longer than when I've sprayed Baccarat Rouge on myself when I've been at Mecca, right? We all do it. Let's be honest. So I love this. If you are in Australia and you love Baccarat Rouge but you cannot afford the original, look up Zealous & Co. on the internet. I really highly recommend this as, you know, possibly even better than the original to me. A super underrated line here, makeup. This goes with my top. Revlon nail polishes. They are fantastic. Not only is there an extraordinary colour range, they have a really good brush. It's a nice flat brush. It's squarer. So I tend to prefer a square look nail, as you can see. I don't go for the pointies or anything like that. You do you, okay? But if you want a good quality, reasonably priced nail polish, conventional nail polish, not gel or anything like that, then, and the packaging's nice too, go and have a look at your nearest Revlon stand. Revlon is available everywhere. You can get Revlon nail polishes almost anywhere in the world, I'm quite confident. Now this beautiful shade is number 645, Uninhibited. And I just realised that this has been floating around in the bottom of my makeup spares, like my backup cupboard. And I'm like, why on earth have I not pulled that one out? That is stunning. So it's here on my makeup table ready to use once I take my beautiful purple off, which is also a Revlon colour, just so you know. And that's a recommendation about a nail polish from someone who does do nails, does polish people's nails, gives them manicures as part of my job. Back to hair now. I had a sample of this hair care product, this hair oil actually, from, is it Mecca or Sephora? I don't know. I always get mixed up. We know this. Check it out yourself if I don't link it somewhere for you. This is beautiful. You can see I've used quite a bit. It is lightweight. It smells incredible. Oh, so pretty. It smells incredible, and it's $55 for that, what, 45ml bottle? $55. That is a lot of money to pay for a hair oil, I know. And I only bought it because I tried the sample And in the absence of having much knowledge or experience with other hair oils, I thought, well, I know I like that one, so I'll pay it. Since then, I have investigated some other hair oils. I've been doing a bit of reading, and I've also, I mean, this is not a new thing. You know, I've loved the brand Revox for a while. I've done a number of videos on this brand. And yeah, it is kind of a dupey packaging, as you can see, right? It looks a bit like The Ordinary. It also looks a bit like Olaplex, right? And in fact, the product is called Plex Bond Repairing Oil, Step 7. So that is exactly the same step that is in the Olaplex system. The packaging looks very similar to the outer anyway. Now inside it's just a plain dropper bottle, and you can see I've used a bit. This is fantastic. It's unscented. That's something. Now if you don't like fragrance and you don't want to pay $55 for a hair oil like I did, then look into Revox. This and you don't want to pay the Olaplex prices either. Look into this brand. This is a great hair oil that's coming from a person that hates anything that weighs their hair down, that makes it feel greasy. This is super light. You put it into your hand and it doesn't feel like oil, it feels like water. But it's fair dinkum, the ingredients are legitimate, right? So this is a product made in the EU. It's not, you know, I wouldn't say it's a dupe exactly, even though the packaging is very dupe-like. But Revox have good efficacious ingredients in their products, and they use them in the percentages that actually do something. So I looked them up on Inside Dakota, which is the ingredient decoding service. It's free, it's legitimate, it's not, you know, scammy or anything like that. And this does, you know, rate quite highly. So a dupe for Olaplex, I'm assuming yes, but between the two of them, I mean, I love them both, but this is like $10 in Australian, on Australian websites like Cosmetic Capital. This is $55. You know, it's easy math, isn't it? Now this one's going to save you a lot of money. If, like me, you love the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and your particular shade, you're a shade twin for me, 3.5. And how many of these I have used up, I honestly can't tell you at this point, right? It is my most repeat purchased makeup product. Yes, it would have to be. Then you'll know that this is a great product. But it is now in Australia $49. I've just reordered one from Adore. I'm not giving up on it, that's for sure. But I have now found, and I have gone through so many attempts to find a more budget-friendly brow pencil that is the same color, tone, texture, and tip. Fine, super fine tip, like the Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil. And I believe I found it. This is the, let me get my glasses to read it properly for you. This is the Revlon Colorstay Micro Brow Pencil in 454 medium brown. If you like this brow shade, that is what I am wearing today on my brows. It has a fantastic thin spoolie. I love a thin spoolie, and it's actually an even better spoolie than the one on here, which is a bit thicker, right? The fibers are a bit thicker, but the tip, look how fine it is. It's superb. It's superb. It is the same width and thickness and color as my beloved Benefit Precisely My Brow. And Revlon Colorstay, I mean, full price, this is probably $25 or something like that. You never have to pay full price for Revlon, let's be honest. Between Priceline, Chemist Warehouse, Woolies, online resellers like Cosmetic Capital or Glowvolt, you will find this brow pencil somewhere for probably half price. So I am very excited to find a brow pencil that is a lot cheaper and is as good as my beloved Benefit Precisely My Brow. Hopefully this short video has helped you in some way save a bit of money or whatever, given you some ideas at the very least. If you like this makeup look, I didn't film it, sorry. But I can tell you there are some videos coming up with me using this palette, these products that are on my eyelids today, very soon. Once I get my thoughts gathered on these things, they're new to Australia, so look out for that video, or videos I should say. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, all the good things, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye for now.